noticed in the title, we have a haul from the Goodwill bins. The bins were giving, as they say. I spent... I gotta put the glasses back on because I'm blind. So today I didn't get any books, didn't get anything glass, I didn't get any electronics, and those items are kind of categorized themselves. So I bought today 28 pounds, $4.89. So my total came to $52.92. No, 50. Yeah, let's say $52.92. So yes, very happy to go to the bins today. I got a whole table full of goodies for you to take a look at, and then I have a little bit more that didn't fit on the table because good stuff, good stuff. So without any further ado, let's dive right in and see the good stuff that I got. Okay, so now they've got the introductions out of the way, let's turn our attention to the table. So let me just show you. Okay, so I saw this. I'm going to look it up and see if it's worth anything. It is a surgical shoe. It's brand new. If it's not worth anything, I do have a medical place that I can donate to that is in downtown Cleveland. And they use it for like Doctors Without Borders, any of the ones where they need medical supplies. They'll accept all kinds of medical supplies. So I have donated before. I often find the oxygen tubing and other items, and they definitely need those kind of items. And I'm sure if you ever find anything like that at the bins in your area, you can find a place to donate. I did get some bags. I think these, let's see, they say treat bags, but they're 12 by 16. I'm always looking for bags to put things in, to put in my booth, or I can throw things in there and seal them up for eBay. So those are good. And then these are also treat bags. I think these are 11 by 6, and they have the twist ties in there. These look like little Christmas balls. They are bulbs, I should say. They are glass. They feel pretty dirty. I'm going to make earrings out of these. They're pretty light, surprisingly. They're very cute. So there's those. They were all tied together, and there were several that were broken in the bag, so I had to kind of sort through those. Always nice when you find something you actually need. These are mouth guards, custom fit. My husband uses these because he grinds his teeth. So there's 8 guards in here, and you're like, ew, why would you buy those from the bins? Because they're new and they're sealed. So there's that. Found some Barbie clothes. So I got... this dress is really pretty, and then we have a little top, and then this dress, I don't know, that looks like a chef coat maybe, and then some shorts, and then this looks like a dress and a jacket, but it's all one piece. I got a gnome. I do have some in my booth, so I'll just comb out his beard and out he will go. A little sign says Home Sweet Home. I'll either put that in my booth as is, or I could just throw it in a one of my mystery bags. Wax paper. I can't find wax paper as much. It's mostly parchment paper. I know Aldi's does not carry wax paper, at least not in my area. So a brand new one. So very happy with that. I'm always getting string for different art projects. Plus I use it to tie up things when I'm selling. So pick that up. This is a little dinosaur puzzle, still in the box. These are napkins. So anything you're like, oh, I don't think why would you sell that alone? I don't. They go in bins. Very cute little frames. They have several tables on them, so this was probably used for some sort of shower or event. I do sell garland, and this does really well. The felted ones do really well. And I also got all of these because I cut probably like 5-inch pieces, and then I tie them on a string. That's another thing I would use this hemp string for. And, do complementary colors and sell those. It's something to do in my extra time. Plus, I'm not paying full price for any of my supplies. So there's those. Big old stack. These are nail emery boards infused with vitamin E. So those will go in my mystery bags. These are the rings, keychain rings. So those will be used for whenever I add one to something to resell or to go in the mystery bags. These are meant to fit on regular string lights. I think there's like 25 or 30 of them in there. Aren't they cute? Iron-on patch that has a letter M. We have a cute little elephant. These will go in mystery bags. I remember these when I was a kid. You know, little finger puppets. And then these two are Minecraft toys that were in McDonald's. My son played Minecraft, still occasionally does, and he's like 27. So I know that those will be an easy thing to go in the mystery bags. I got a can cozy. This says Ladies' Night. It's like a little card thing, so that will go in a mystery bag. We have a, let's see, a compass, and it has a, what does it say, magnifier, compass, whistle, and a lanyard. Yeah, you're not going to see me out in the woods, because if I had this, it still probably wouldn't help me. You know, if I get lost when I'm out driving around, if you head north, if you get to the lake, then you know where you are. That makes it easier here. So there's that. That will go in a mystery bag. We have a real pretty scarf, and then this is a bandana. Let's see. This is really cute. So I will sell that by itself. That's very adorable. Found a new Christmas towel with a poinsettia or poinsettia. I usually pick these up occasionally. I use them for wrapping things to go out to my booth. They do get beat up after a while, and the inside of these will start going everywhere, so I try and either tape them or throw them out before they get to that point. This is just a small bag, so you can always use those. I got some temporary tattoos with the Cleveland Indians on them. We are no longer the Cleveland Indians, we are the Cleveland Guardians, but there are people who still like the Indians and Chief Wahoo. Some stickers. These are new in package and they're silver. That will go in a mystery bag. Also, we have a hearts game. These are nice for hanging up photos. This one says it's for A to Z alphabet cards, so you would guess it. There are 26 in there. So, yeah. But people use those for photographs and such. We have a little wristlet. Just a basic little zipper one. We have a travel toothbrush. I don't know if this is a Post-it notepad or not. Is it sticky? Who knows? I will use those. There was 3 packs of these. These are sticky notes. So I'm always making notes here at my desk. So you can never have enough scratch paper. I got 2 ducks. One looks like a donut and the other one has a Christmas wreath. I got this adorable little shopping basket with all these little Star Wars guys in them. Aren't they cute? There's even a little Yoda. So, yeah. So again, mystery bags. The little pink glass bird is very adorable. So that one will go in my booth just as it is. I'll throw a couple books on there. This is probably the best item that I got. These were in a Ziploc bag. And these are, I believe these are launched satellites, and they had a patch for each time they did that, I'm guessing. Elena, this one, University of Colorado, and then they're different ones. So that was the first one. And then each of these have what mission or what launch it was. Some of these are really pretty, like this one. So these, I could only find these first 2, and one is on eBay for $9.99, buy it now, and the other one is $19.99, buy it now. I didn't see any of these other ones, But here's what I ended up. I wrote it all out so I know when I list these. So mission 3, 9, 10, and then I have like 10 only had 1, 19 had 1, and the rest have 6. So I have 62 total. When I saw these, I knew they were patches, and I was like, oh, that's NASA. That's really cool. Even if they're not worth anything, I could throw them in mystery bags, but hence they are worth something. So those will be going on eBay. So usually I get a whole bunch of stuff for my mystery bags, maybe 3 or 4 to 5 items for my booth, and then I hit a couple of really nice items for eBay. So I think that's what I'm going to make the most out of. So not too shabby. These, it wasn't a game, but it's like a life, different events. So they have different cards. Like this one is George Bush. So on the back it says George Bush. It gives the date, and then it says, you know, what's going on in this picture. And I thought that was pretty cool. So these will definitely go in the mystery bags. I thought that was pretty awesome. I was going to take just a handful, and I'm like, what the heck, just take the whole box. There's a lot of them in there. Okay, don't judge me. I know this is weird, but I'm going to show you what I'm going to use these for. Yes, I was ripping the arms off Barbies. I had many weird, strange looks, but there is a reason. Now, if you are a Sarah Moss reader, and you know the ACOTAR, Court of Thorn and Roses, you will get this reference. But I got these to make things to sell in my booth, and here is the prototype. It says, Cauldron Boil Me, and it has an arm coming out of a cauldron. Now, this is a direct reference, so if you know exactly what this is, you know, put up like a high five or some kind of hand emoji in the comments down below, and then I will know. But this one I was going to sell for $7.50. I did get a whole bunch of these plastic ones. I will sell them cheaper. I may just keep this one. But isn't that cool? So yeah, that's been sitting on my desk. So that's what all the arms are for. Yeah, I got a decent amount of them. Some of those are hard to come off. You wouldn't believe. This is for like a doorknob, little jingly, so that will go in a mystery bag. This, I had to open it up so I could see what it is. And these are, they are collar stays for a man's dress collar. So if you know what they are, you get it. Those will go in a mystery bag. I have this very cheap little plastic money clip. I thought it was pretty funny. So that will go in a mystery bag. We have a little shoe charm, and then a little eraser, matchbook, a bug. These are party light candles. These are mandarin basil. They actually smell really good. I have only a couple of votive holders, so those will go there. I've heard of this soap. I know there's several people I know that really like it. This one is men's soap, but smells really good, from Squatch. I don't know how much they are normally, but they're probably not cheap. So not too bad. So I'll probably just throw that in a mystery bag, or I'll just ask the one vendor I know at the store that loves it, so maybe I'll just give it to him. We have a little zipper coin purse. It's a little puppy dog. Usually I find army men, etc., but these are 2 firefighters. 2 wine openers or bottle openers, and then a Sharpie, which is gold. I can always use that for little touch-ups, so I will keep that. Found a little box of all the different little garden, it's not garden gnomes, garden fairies, fairy gardens. Several of them were busted. These are the ones that were not. And the little welcome sign, and then this is a little bird bath. And then the sign. And what does the sign say? Fairy crossing. So those I'll probably just put in a mystery bag. Cute little silk box. There's nothing in it, but I thought that would be nice. This little monkey candy. Is it a monkey? I think it's a monkey. No, it is a sloth. Remember these? We were easily entertained back in the day. There's candy in there. So, yeah. Pad of paper with a pen, butterflies. Very cute. Again, mystery bag. I have this thing that has all my scratch paper in it, so I always have it handy. We have a lanyard with a bottle opener. It says crawl with us, so that must have been some kind of event. We have a lock with the actual key in it, believe it or not. That will go in a men's mystery bag. Legos. I found Legos. I usually just see little bits and pieces here. I was just kind of scooping these and throwing them into my bag. It is a full gallon bag. I usually will just put like a pound worth and put $6 on it, and they'll sell easily. If I only get a small handful, I hang on to them, so I probably have half of a gallon downstairs. So yeah, this one won't even close. Look at that. Pretty cool. People love Legos. It's funny. I always bought Legos secondhand when my kids were growing up. And when they got to be adults, my son not too long ago said, I didn't realize you buy them in kits. And then he laughed. He goes, I was just so used to having a bucket of them. And I'm like, well, yeah, Mom's cheap. Because they are not cheap to buy the different kits. They're a lot of money. What else? Did I miss anything? I'm always missing something. I think I'm up to here. Some Light Bright. I usually will put these, just a bag of them. I'll put them on eBay. We have a yo-yo. I wonder if it lights up. Not sure, but there it is. There's a button battery in there. I'm not going to take that apart, so that will be in a mystery bag. This actually does work. I was playing with it and it came on. There we go. So, yes. Keychain. These are pretty neat. These are what they call jump rings. They are much thicker, but they're kind of already like pried open. Do you know what I mean? So if I'm attaching something to, where is it? To these, that's a good thing to have. So yeah, so there's those. This keychain is kind of cute. I love the colors on there. This is from Dollar Tree. It is a piece of burlap with the polka dots in pink and white. We have a little glitter zip bag. This one's cute. It's got the Disney princesses on it, and then Disney. It's a wristlet. Very clean inside, and it still has the little fake credit card, so I think that's fairly new. So it's probably not worth much, but that'll go in a mystery bag. Did get a nightlight. Again, that will be in a mystery bag. And then these I kind of want to try because I am taking the semi-glutide shots. And I do have the occasional nausea. So I thought these would be pretty cool. So there's 2 sets in that one. And then there's 2 of these. Yes. I used these when I was pregnant with my kids because you can't really take anything. But I may just throw those in a mystery bag. I'll keep these and see if they actually work. It's like an acupressure kind of thing. Let me see. So I have a couple other things that didn't quite fit on the table, but I'm going to do a quick look. Make sure you didn't forget something. You're probably all yelling at me, that, you missed that. So yeah, let's go to the last items that I have. That didn't fit on the table. I had to clean one up because it was gross. But I got this. This had something spilled on it. It cleaned up really nice. I actually have one of these in my booth already that I use for my salt and pepper shakers, and I have it in the center, and I have them on each side. So now I'll be able to have them next to each other, so I'll be able to have more. So this is pretty light. I know a lot of people use this for, I don't know, you could use it for spices or canned goods, but yeah. So there's that. Very happy to get that. I did find some yarn. Now, I've talked about making my yarn pumpkins. If you go to my how-to playlist, I believe I did a video on those. So in that vein, I did find this bag of the autumn colors that will make perfect pumpkins. So I have orange, 2 different gold colors, and then the green. I don't know, it used to be tradition to only have orange pumpkins, but there's so many different pretty ones now. So this, I paid probably less than $1, and I can make a whole bunch of my pumpkins with that. This one, I believe all but maybe the orange one is the cotton, so I can use those to make my washcloths that I sell in my booth. And again, that light orange, I could probably use that to make some pumpkins. Now, these are funny. I actually found 4, and I had a lady ooh and an on over them. So I was like, okay, I'll just give you one. These will need to be wiped up. I wonder if somebody bought these. One still has a tag on it that I see. That is from Totes. But these are clear. They are pretty dusty, so I will have to clean them up a little bit. I'm not superstitious, are you? So here's what it looks like. Ooh. Yeah, see, it's kind of dusty, dirty. So, and this is the kind where you can walk. Yeah, look how dirty that is. So I have to clean that up. But this is where you can walk, have it down here, and you can look out. So I did get, what did I say, 3 of these. So the lady was like, oh, those are so nice. I really like those. And I said, you want one? And she goes, really? So these will go into my booth. I could probably put, I'd say, probably 14 bucks on them. Now, also in my umbrella stand I have at my booth, I do have some, what do you call them? Canes. So I saw this one. Usually when you find canes at the thrift store, they're pretty tired looking. I mean, people buy them to use them, naturally. So, what did I do to this now? I don't know. So it has the button up here where you can adjust the height. So, I don't know. But it's real pretty. It's got these flowers on it. Real nice handle, and then it has the place for you to hold it. And then this is the button that adjusts it. So I thought that was very cute. Nice little rubber foot on there. So yeah, very happy that that is in such good condition. So that will probably go out to my booth also. I probably put 16, 18 on that. So what else? I got the yarn. I got these. Oh, I always tell you I forget something on the table. So the 2 things that I noticed I forgot was this Mario. And then this duck, it says from a dollar store, outdoors by design, animal with sound. And you turn it on. Let's see if I can. Isn't he cute? So I guess you could, you see. Yeah. So I'll probably put that in my booth and irritate my customers. So that will go in a mystery bag as well. I think that's it. I think that's it. Yeah. So what'd you think of what I got today? Did pretty good. I did want to show you my shirt. This is a shirt I wear to work. I worked this morning at my booth. And I also put in, I had these cherry earrings. So I wear earrings that I am reselling in my booth. So people say, I love your earrings. And I say, yes. So I only worked at the store from 10 to 2 today, and I sold 4 pair. So yeah. And then this is our shirt for our store. So it says Antiques and Uniques, and it's got all the old stuff on it. And it has the original owners, Tom and Barb there. And the back, you probably can't read it, but it says, I shopped at Antiques and Uniques. Now I'm old and weird. So we have some shirts that are only for vendors, and then we have these that the public can buy. So yeah, very cute. So did pretty good today. Found lots of goodies, which I always do. I'm there probably, if I'm there at least 2 hours, I feel like I've seen several changes through, so it's fine. So I think I did pretty good. So thank you again for tuning in. I do appreciate it very much. Very glad for you to spend your time with me, even if it's a few minutes. I know you're busy. So again, I always do the standard down below. Which items would you have picked up, and which items would you have said, nah, I'm good. So I will see you guys next time. Thanks for tuning in again, and I will see you next time. And what else am I going to say? Oh yeah, happy picking. Bye.